Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. The punter, Jake Camarda, will get things started. And off we go here on a Thursday night. This will be taken in at the 2. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. This is caught down that right sideline. 18 yards, and a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw, taken in.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. They'll look to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. (7-0) is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right to the air. It's Hurts. The ball's out. And the defense has it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
On second down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. And nothing develops there It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Eagles. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That is catch number 60 for the season.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw yet again. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he can't have... It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium's counting on.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Go.
Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Patterson's kick is good. And the Giants will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Target floor, target floor. Good.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. third down, it's Hurts. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jarrian Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And he's going to be taken down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. They'll go with him again. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down. Hurts again. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Hurts will try it again. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as he's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Here's a run. A short game. Down to the 7. Second and goal. They'll stick with him again. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Third and goal for Hurts. He's got it at the 3. A nice run there, bringing it down to the 2. And decision time. Fourth and goal.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Fourth down. Here's Hurts. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Track at 60. 18, Pioneer.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Third down, 3 to go.
18, Chop 60, chop 60. Riggs, Riggs.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10. Back to the air one more time. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to throw again. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's just going to waltz his way in. A pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. On comes Patterson for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. So we've reached halftime here on our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. This taken in at the 8-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
63, 63, 63. Great, set. Delta.
The third quarter begins with a run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
63, back.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. They'll send a tight end in motion. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the 1st down. Good run. The drive continues.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
3rd and long. Man in motion here is Tucker. 3rd and long for Hurts. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Eagles are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
His drive will start on the ground. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Shut up. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Take go.
He'll look to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll look to throw yet again. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it.
Isaiah Rodgers on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Hurts now. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 33. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Second and 11.
Let's go now.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
King, Bill King, Bill King. No touch that. No touch.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
Great.
Handoff here, up the middle. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. They've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever. This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Nike 18. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
The Giants sending out their punter as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And an Eagle first down.
On first down, it's Hurts. He gets this one to Tucker. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for an Eagles first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Taken down at the 41.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's taken in left side by Smith. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On play action, here's Hurts. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. He gets free inside the 40. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, New York. On comes Patterson for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Giants stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers.
Isaiah Rodgers on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10. At their own 13-yard line.
The ball comes out, but somehow it comes right back to him. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those were so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.